Welcome back. Melody Shari became a successful entrepreneur long before she was a reality television star. Melody, who is the brain behind Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville, as well as the host of Behind Every Man, recently began teaching a masterclass for entrepreneurial hopefuls on how to get into the business of property preservation. Melody is here with tips for women in entrepreneurial spaces looking to generate long-term wealth. Welcome to Liftoff, Melody.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me today.
So excited to have you on because I've been dying to ask you, what in the heck does generational wealth mean to you, especially as a Black woman today?
Yes, absolutely. So I have four beautiful babies. They're 11, 10, 7, and 3. And when I think about generational wealth, I think about what am I leaving behind that can continue to flow for generations to come, right? Because that is how you build wealth. Having different investments, having different streams of income. Last night, my children and I were packing. I have a skincare line, and we were packing orders. And my son is really great at organizing, the products. And I said, you know what? You're our inventory specialist. That's what you are. And I teach them and train them on how to do and run the business. So that way, when I'm no longer here, guess what? The business will continue under their leadership. And as you pass that wealth down, right? I've been able to, make over $1 million already with my skincare. I just launched it last year. And so continuing to, give great product that is natural, paraben free, and building a strong customer base, that's something they'll be able to have as well as they grow up.
I love it. And I have 5 kids, but ever since my oldest daughter was born, I have been bringing any child to work with me or on any experiences whenever I can for that same reason. But how can entrepreneurs of all kinds use generation wealth as a starting point and a goal for their careers?
Yeah, so what I would say to that is, unfortunately, we haven't been taught a lot about generational wealth, right? Especially in the African American community, and so we have to put in the time, put in the effort, put in the energy to really learn what generational wealth is to us individually and what that looks like and how we can meet those goals. When you don't know, right? So one of the big things for me has been surrounding myself with individuals who have already mastered the lane of building generational wealth, right? They have stocks and bonds and trust, right? Something that we don't talk about a lot in our particular community. And by way of that, they're leaving a legacy. And that's what I want to do for my children, is leave a legacy.
I love it. It's such a great and powerful goal. And I think every single one of us and all of the viewers should have that goal for us and for our families. So, if you had to sum it up, what are your best tips for women in entrepreneurial spaces who are looking to generate long term wealth? Give me 3 things.
What I would say is, for one, think outside the box, right? Be willing to take a chance on you, bet on you. So many times as women, we're willing to help and bet on everybody else. But when it comes to us, right, we don't want to do it. We get scared and we're fearful and we're afraid. Take a chance and bet on yourself. 2, surround yourself with people who are more knowledgeable than you are, and their strength is maybe your weakness, right? Because then when you bring in the people who have the strengths where you're weak, then guess what? You're unstoppable. And I think that's what we all strive to be, right? Is we want to feel and know that we're unstoppable, that anything we do, anything we set our mind to, we can accomplish it, right? And then number 3, always be willing to not only learn, but then to also give back and teach. And that's what I do with my masterclass. I have created over 700 entrepreneurs in the last 3 years. And I love spending time with them on Monday nights and giving them the tools to be successful in this multi-billion-dollar industry called property preservation.
Well, this was a sneak peek into your masterclass, I'm sure. So, Melody, thank you for such great information. And
Thank
thank you so much for being on Liftoff.
thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, everybody, there's more great guests like Melody to come, so stay with us.